Happy New Year's, everyone, from Digital Marketing Doctor. Thanks for stopping by. So what are the components of believing, and why do you feel that they're important? Is belief and faith a part of your active life in 2020 and moving into 2021? So let's go. Live, laugh, and love. 2021, a blank slate for your life, family, and business. Well, good morning and Happy New Year, everyone. Thank God 2020 is over. And as we walk into 2021, we have an absolute blank slate, 365 new days, 52 new weeks, 4 weeks in each of those 12 months and 24 hours a day to make our lives new. So we have new opportunities, new chances. So the only question is, what are you going to do with this new opportunity and this new year? As the calendar turns and we walk into 2021, we have a new year to tackle. We can do anything that we want if we put our minds, hearts, and spirits into it. So make 2021 your year. Now, one thing that excites me each time that it's a new year is we have one of these, folks. We get a blank slate. We get a new day each and every day when we wake up to, embolden our faith, redefine what it is that we have for our mission in life. When we hold into our identity of what it is we want to accomplish, nothing is impossible when we are with God. So with a fresh, new beginning, what are you going to do with it? Do you have a goal? Do you have a dream? Is there something you've been putting off for years that you're going to lean into? Now, if we follow the path of what God has promised, He's not promised us blue skies each and every day, but He promises us opportunities, and in faithfulness to Him, we can do anything our hearts desire. So as we turn the corner from 2020 into 21, it's a good time to evaluate our lives. It's a good time to evaluate where we are, where we've been, and where, most importantly, we would like to go. So whether you want to fall in love this year, whether you want to have some economic security or earn more money, those plans that you're laying down now will clearly define where you go in 2021. So anytime we embark on a new journey, we need to know our direction. We need to know where we begin, where we want to go, and it's vital that we capitalize on this new direction and way to move forward. Now, in addition to that, once we've determined our direction and start to lay out the plan, we need to know the way. So it's important that we lean into our faith in God, which is providing us that fresh start in our faithfulness, in our journey, in our families, and in our businesses. And there's absolutely no greater way to move into that way than with love, with faith, with hope, with perseverance, and all the fruits of the Spirit. And as human beings that are human and have a tendency to make mistakes, just like on that last cut, as I almost knocked down my entire center, I'm reminded that it's important that we give each other and one another grace, including ourselves. That grace that we're given by God allows us to, make mistakes and it not be the end of the world, but be able to adapt and move forward with a different direction. So if you fall, like a lot of us did in 2020, it's time to get back up, and you can do that. One thing that a lot of the businesses I speak with would like this year is more money and more revenue. But in order to do so, they're going to need a plan. They're going to have sound structures in place to develop their strategy. And once they have faith in their business, it's going to take action to get there. And one important thing, folks, is as we move into 2021 and we have a new opportunity, a new chance, a new way, a new direction, that we're giving grace not only to one another, but also to ourselves. As God pours out that grace upon us, it's important that we provide that grace to others, including ourselves. So the Word of God and His truth reminds us that love is patient, love is kind. Love never fails. And the Apostle Paul points out to us that among the fruits of the Spirit, there is faith, there is hope, and greatest of all is love. And sometimes with faith, we need to wait. Sometimes we need to be patient. And sometimes God tells us that it's not time yet. Now, one of God's many promises is that we have a certain amount of time to deal with. Everyone that has life and breath in their lungs has the same 365-day year. They also have the same 12 months. And we also share the same 52-week time periods. This makes up our 7-day-a-week. And in each of those days, there's 24 hours. And in each one of those hours, there's 60 minutes for us to use for either His purposes or our own. We have the choice to love and to have faith. And so this gives us an amazing chance to set down our plans, to develop our strategies. And it's not all about business, folks. This is about our daily rhythms and our daily lives, including our relationships at home. Because as we try to tease out all these different parts and these different, sub things in our lives and put them into our individual boxes, it's important to realize that they're all related. So I've been reminded. And as